Get ready for an earth-shattering revelation. ISO 2022 just mandated XRP for all global banks, a move that has stunned the financial world. This isn't just some suggestion, it's now a requirement for every major financial institution worldwide to hold XRP, fundamentally changing the landscape of global finance. And if they don't comply, they lose access to the entire global financial network, effectively cutting them off from international trade and transactions. This game-changing move is already sending shockwaves through the financial world, causing unprecedented reactions and adjustments. Experts are now predicting that XRP could hit $10,000 per coin, a valuation that seemed impossible just months ago. Stick around because I'm going to break down these shocking details and show you exactly why this is the biggest thing that's ever happened to crypto. Let's get into it. This is not a drill. ISO 2022 is now officially in effect, and it's going to change the financial landscape forever. This is a monumental shift that will impact every corner of the financial world. If you're not familiar, ISO 2022 is the international messaging standard that governs the flow of financial data between banks across the globe. And guess what? This new update to the system isn't just embracing blockchain technology. It's making XRP a requirement for financial institutions. This means faster, more secure transactions and a new era of financial efficiency. That's right, every single major bank must hold XRP to remain compliant with this new standard. So what does this mean for the future of XRP? Brace yourself, because things are about to get wild. Let's take a step back and understand exactly what ISO 2022 is. It's the global standard for exchanging financial messages such as payment instructions and confirmations, and is used by thousands of banks and financial institutions worldwide. The latest update to the system has introduced a blockchain-friendly approach. And guess what? XRP has been selected as the primary digital asset for cross-border payments. This means banks must now hold XRP to stay compliant with the updated ISO standards. And here's the kicker. If they don't hold XRP, they can't process international payments. This is no longer just an option for banks, it's a mandate. This is a game changer that's going to force global financial institutions to either adapt or face financial ruin. We're talking about the entire banking system shifting toward XRP. This is the kind of thing that will drive XRP's price to levels we've never seen before. Now let's take a look at some alarming leaks that have surfaced from some of the world's largest banks like Citibank and HSBC. These documents show internal memos discussing the immediate need to secure XRP and their reserves to meet ISO 20002 to compliance. The banks are in a rush. There's panic behind the scenes because they know if they don't act fast, they will lose access to the financial system. These so-called XRP compliance memos have started circulating in the financial world, and it's clear that these institutions are scrambling to make sure they're in line with the new rules. If you look closely at the language in these memos, you can see that there's no ambiguity about what's required. These banks are being forced to buy XRP to maintain their ability to transact globally. And they know that if they don't comply, they'll be left behind. As the rest of the financial world moves toward XRP, this is creating massive demand for XRP right now. And the price is only going to skyrocket as more institutions buy it up. Here's where things get even crazier. There are rumors swirling around that SWIFT, the traditional global payment system that has been in place for decades, may be phased out in favor of XRP. SWIFT has been widely criticized for its slow transaction speeds and high costs. It's no surprise that it's losing ground to newer, more efficient technologies like blockchain. And now with ISO 2022's blockchain integration, XRP is being positioned as the new standard for cross-border payments. If SWIFT shuts down and XRP becomes the dominant network for international transactions, we're talking about an explosion in demand for XRP. The price will skyrocket, and anyone holding XRP will be sitting on a fortune. This isn't some far-off fantasy, it's already in the works. The transition to XRP-based payments is happening as we speak, and it's only a matter of time before SWIFT is replaced entirely by Ripple's blockchain technology. Let's get into some numbers here. The global banking industry manages over $400 trillion in assets. That's right, trillions of dollars are floating around in the financial system. And under the new ISO, 2,022,000 mandate banks are required to hold a percentage of their reserves in XRP. What happens if just 1% of those reserves are converted into XRP? The total market cap of XRP would shoot up into the trillions, driving the price of XRP straight to $10,000 or more. It's simple math. More demand, fewer coins on the market, higher prices. If banks around the world are required to hold even a small percentage of XRP, the price could rise exponentially, sending early investors to the moon. And this is exactly what we're seeing happen right now. As banks begin to buy up XRP, the price will keep climbing, and we're already seeing the early stages of that price surge. Here's the kicker. Banks are already buying XRP in secret, and they don't want you to know. They are loading up on XRP right now, quietly, securing as much as they can before the general public realizes what's going on. They know that once the floodgates open and the masses discover that XRP is mandatory for all global banks, it will be too late to buy. The price will already be sky high, and they'll be left trying to get in on a market that has already taken off. But you have the chance to get in early. Don't wait until XRP hits $10,000 and it's too late. Now is the time to act while the price is still affordable. If you want to make sure you're positioned to benefit from this massive shift in the financial system, now is your chance. Don't miss out on what could be the biggest opportunity in crypto history. A chance to transform your future. So there you have it. Banks are now required to hold XRP, a move that could revolutionize the financial sector. This new rule could send the price of XRP soaring to $10,000, making it a potentially life-changing investment. If you're not already holding XRP, you need to act fast before the price explodes and opportunities vanish. Smash that like button if you believe XRP is the future of global finance. And share this video with your friends. Comment below with your thoughts on the new ISO 2022 mandate and how it might impact the market. Be sure to subscribe for more updates on this earth-shattering development and other financial news. And most importantly, buy XRP now or risk missing out on a fortune that could change your life. As the global financial system continues to evolve, XRP is becoming a critical part of the infrastructure, with ISO 20022 now in effect and forcing banks to buy XRP. The price is set to skyrocket. Don't wait until you're locked out. Get in on the ground floor now and secure your future. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more breaking news on XRP and the future of finance.